Hello and welcome back to the Brutally Honest Podcast. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Rebecca.
Welcome to Breakup Week, everyone.
Welcome.
Basically, we're going to be doing a breakup survival guide for today and Thursday's episode. We are so excited. But before we get into that, I have two things I need to bring to the table.
Please bring it to the table.
The first being, when I walk into the gym and I'm carrying an Alani New Witch's Brew, or I'm carrying a Bloom in the flavor Apple Crisp, I'm one of the girls. I'm part of a sisterhood. But last week I ran out of said beverages, so what did I purchase at Walmart but a Monster?
You bought a Monster?
No, Monsters. They look so good. They were pink. I had to. It was like one was pink and one was teal. But when I walked into the gym carrying a Monster, it was like, tough night, huh? It's like, oh, you got the hard stuff today.
She's hungover, actually.
No, literally, it's like smoke breaks in 10. There's something about it. It's like terrifying.
Oh, Monsters are spooky.
No.
I think it's the M. The M looks like the M of like Frankenstein.
And it's like on a spiderweb background.
Yes, exactly.
But what's crazy to me is it has less caffeine than an Alani.
How much is
$150. An Alani
in a Monster? That's it?
I know.
I thought it was $300.
No.
Oh.
I think it's like the Bang or whatever's $300.
Makes sense.
But no, like Alani has branded itself such that they have girls drinking 200 milligrams of caffeine a day without thought.
Oh my gosh, the branding on Alani's is genius.
No, it's so
such a
good.
girl drink.
I'm one of the girls.
I know.
It's girlhood when I walk in the gym versus the Monster. It's like, get out. You are a menace to society.
It's like you should be at a rodeo right now or like a monster car crash race.
But to be fair, they were delicious.
Were they good though?
They were so good.
Okay, well,
like
fun.
they taste so good, so like I have to give them that. But there's almost like this shame that I had.
You know what though? It doesn't matter what other people think.
I also was walking on the treadmill and I was trying to take a sip of my Monster, trip and spilled it like everywhere. And I was like, what am I doing here? My other grievance also has to do with the gym, and this is halter sports bras.
Oh my gosh, it cannot
a halter
be
top
me.
sports bra. I bought one tank top like that, and all day long I'm a hunchback. And I'm like, how are all the girls
why are you
wearing
hunchback?
these?
Do you just feel like your boobs are gonna pop out?
No, it's because the halter is like pulling on your neck. like when I put it on, I'm like, it just digs into your neck. Like, because I think it's being held up by your neck. And I want my sports bra, like high and tight, okay?
See, for me, I feel like a halter is an issue because like, I just feel like my boobs are gonna fall out at any moment. Because I'm a little bit more slouched than normal.
Yes, see, that's what's going to happen with the halter. And if you stand up straight, it just digs because the tightness just comes all from the neck.
I feel like you can only wear a halter if you have fake boobs. It's literally like a rite of passage.
Yeah, no, that's actually so true.
The only girls that look good in those halter sports bras have fakies.
But not the fakies. But also, wouldn't it be heavier then?
But
like,
I
it's
feel
more
like
tension on
but I
the
feel
neck.
like they're perkier.
That's
you know
fair.
what I mean?
They
So,
don't actually need the support.
Perky. Yeah, so like the halter's just like a cute like side piece.
Yeah, it's just like a topping almost. Yeah, that makes sense because I was looking at one on Crop Shop Boutique that's so cute.
Yeah, no, they're really cute.
But every time it's a halter, I'm like, I literally can't wear this.
No, they look really, really cute.
No, they look so good. So anyways, those are my two grievances. If you are like a halter top wearer, how is your neck doing? / please tell me how you do it. You look so cute, but oh my gosh.
Okay, I have two questions for you.
Okay.
If you post an Instagram story.
Yeah.
And a guy likes the Instagram story, what does it mean?
Oh, he's in love with me. The wedding's tomorrow.
What if he doesn't like it, but instead swipes up, does a little laughy emoji?
I mean,
like, is he gonna have my children?
Is there anything more fated?
Wait, what do you mean by fated?
Like fate is bringing you together.
Oh, fate. Yes, fated. That happened to me this week.
Oh.
And we can discuss who it is later.
Wait, is it someone that we're kind of excited about? Or we can't say?
We can't say.
Okay.
So I'm excited to talk to you later about it. But I just feel like when someone likes my
Wait, for the pod, you have to tell us more. Oh.
Yeah. Interesting.
So someone is liking the story. This is a normal thing. I love this. People aren't listening to the pod.
No, you can tell.
This is for the girls.
You tell.
Basically, someone's circling back and liked the story.
Circling back, Not even liking, just more of like the swipe laughy.
That means that for sure that you have to be down. You're not doing that to a random.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, if you don't like unless the post has to be the funniest thing I have ever seen in my whole entire life.
It's not that funny.
Yeah, no, it's like he's choosing to laugh.
No, like it could be laughy, it could not be. Anyway, so that's what happened to me this week.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So we can debrief, but just know maybe I'll be circling back. I've been thinking about it.
Guys,
I don't know.
This is so fun, the podcast, to watch this live.
Yeah.
So we'll have an update next time.
We'll have an update maybe in like a week.
Because you're trying to post more, so you're going to have more content for him to swipe up on.
I'll see if anything matriculates our texting thread. Like, we just can't communicate on our text thread.
The most... I think we have to move on from this.
I don't think we can talk about this anymore. It's too personal.
We have shared, honestly, already too much.
That's too much.
Maybe one day, though. Give us a couple months,
give us a couple
and
months.
then we can bring something up.
Okay.
But
let's get into our breakup playbook. So today, Monday, we're going to go over if you have been broken up with. Thursday, we'll be doing if you're the one breaking up.
Yeah, just some do's and don'ts. Mostly do's, actually.
Playbook.
Today is pretty much just playbook do's.
Yeah.
The step-by-step guide. This is foolproof pretty much, by the way.
Oh, I stand behind every single one of these steps. Like, you are going to come out on top.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's the bottom line is, like, sometimes in a breakup, if you feel like you've been broken up with, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm the loser. But like, no, you can spin the breakup door where it's like, no, this worked out for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Always for your benefit.
Totally.
And I think we should define a breakup, because every time we start talking about breakups, all of a sudden someone's like, no, well, my 10-year relationship breaking up, I didn't do X, Y, Z. And I'm like, look, clearly that was a loaded scenario. Okay, we're talking like classic breakup.
Yeah.
You know, nothing too crazy. Some of you guys coming out of the woodworks, I'm like, holy, what is going on? But we're talking normal breakup.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this kind of includes, like, you've been dating for 6 months, you've been dating for a few years, as well as these situationships. And there's something that I need to distinguish between dating, a breakup when dating, and a breakup in a situationship. And like, they're actually kind of like different scenarios. And sometimes the situationship is a little bit more painful, I'm feeling like.
Yes.
And that's what I feel like in Gen Pop right now. I feel like everyone's crashing out over situationships.
No, I 100% agree with this, because I feel more rejected from a failed situationship. From a failed relationship, I know them well enough that I'm like, well, you have flaws too, buddy. Look in the mirror. But a situationship, it's like, you don't know me well enough and you still don't want me. Like, you don't know the crazy yet, and you rejected my best.
Well, I think the situationship is so, like, the breakup in a situationship is so hard because you have all of these hopes and dreams with this person. It's kind of like your brain is filling in the gaps of what you thought this person might be, or like what this date might be, what this trip might be, what marrying them might be like.
Yeah.
But you don't really know. But after you've been in like a relationship, it's kind of like, well, you kind of played out all these things and it's like, this doesn't work.
But if you're getting broken up with, in your mind, it did work.
In the situation.
No, in a relationship, you actually had arguably a bigger attachment to those hopes and dreams. Like, it's like when Rachel Kirkconnell was like, but I pictured our family and our kids.
You know what? I stand corrected there.
But no, I do think they have more mystery about them.
That's what I mean. They have more mystery about them.
It's more exciting also.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, you're totally right. I really just had to fact check you there. I was like, did you watch Rachel Kirkconnell's Call Her Daddy video? Because I was gutted when she talked about her future children.
No, that's actually, I stand corrected, actually.
That was
But maybe that's just the theme of the breakups, is you're also breaking up with the future you.
Oh, that's
and the future
so
life
good.
that you thought you were going to have.
Yeah, you just have to mourn so many aspects.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's so sad. Let's get into our first step.
Hold on, no, actually,
No,
before
we have
start,
more to say.
Yeah, I have one more thing to say is also, like, just general note, when someone is breaking up with you or being like, hey, I actually don't love you, what they're saying actually to you is, I cannot love you the way you deserve to be loved. Like, that's the bottom line. They're actually doing you a favor by breaking up with you, because they're saving you time, and it's really, really hard. But actually, like, the goal of all of this is to be like, wait, I love myself and I deserve to be with someone who wants to be with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think also an interesting thing to piggyback off of that is not even like they can't, but they just won't.
Exactly.
Because for you, like, no, they love me so well. It's like, but they will not love you how either they want to love someone, and which is how you deserve to be loved.
Exactly.
Which is with someone's all.
So yeah, so let's go step one. Kick it off.
Step one, cut and dry. We're rallying the troops. We're not going through this alone. You need your support system and people who are like, yeah, we broke up a week ago and I haven't told anyone. I'm like, something is happening.
That means call your mom, call your best friend, call your sister, call your brother, therapist. I don't really care who.
Yes.
Grandparent.
Everyone needs to know that you've broken up.
Everyone needs
and this
to
is
know.
why. Because once you have that, you have so much accountability, first of all, for what's to come next.
Yes.
2, because you need your support. Like, you just need your people. And also it makes it so much more real. That's what starts the healing process, is because that's like when you start to accept the fact, like, we've broken up and I have to tell people that we've broken up. It makes it so much more real, but the realness is what makes you be able to heal.
Yeah, or else you just live in fantasy land forever.
Yeah. Oof.
And like the reality is too, I think it's so good. It's like, it's going to be heartbreaking. Like, it's so hard. And like, you need someone to like talk to and literally like get your emotions out.
Yes.
Like it needs to come out of you. Because if you don't talk to anyone about this, like in the specifics and the pain, like it's just going to kind of like stay in and fester. And then you're reaching out to them, which we can talk about later, but like rally your troops.
Yes. And yeah, figure out your trusted confidants. If you don't have one, you need to buy a therapist. Okay.
Literally.
Next.
Go ahead.
No, you go. I did step 1.
Step 2. You cannot contact that person, even if they contact you, for 48 hours.
Minimum.
Minimum. Thank you.
Not a maximum.
No.
Okay, the first 48 hours, there's so many emotions that are flying everywhere. One, the likelihood of you saying something you regret is so high. Also, you're still like, I still love you, I'm obsessed with you. And not that in 48 hours, you're gonna all of a sudden not be in love with them anymore. But in 48 hours, the emotions are going to slowly peel back a little bit. And you're gonna have a better idea of like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna text them at 2 a.m. Like, the longer the relationship, the longer it is. Like, if you can push this to a week, that is ideal. Even if you're going to reach out to them to have a closure conversation, you need to wait at least 48 hours to 1 week to reach out and be like, hey, I'd like to talk to you again about some things.
It's literally as if you've been addicted to drugs. Like, being around this person is dopamine. You're so used to them. They're in your schedule. And then all of a sudden, your dopamine hit gone. Literally, you're going through withdrawal.
No, actually.
Physical withdrawal.
Yeah.
And then you get crazy. You do crazy things. You send crazy messages.
Yes.
Again, rally your troops. Go back to your troops. If you really feel like you need to talk to someone, it just can't be then. Like you said, you're gonna regret it.
No, you're gonna regret it. It's crack.
It's crack. No, it's literally crack.
And we will do anything for just a hit of heroin, okay? And it's straight in, but it actually is true. Like, you like self-regulate with like the people that you love. It like actually regulates your system. And so not having that anymore, you're like not regulated. You have to self-regulate again. Literally. So that's crazy. But yeah, you can't.
No, you can't.
Minimum 48 hours. You can't talk to them, you guys. Like, and no, just like little smiley faces, I miss you text. Oh my gosh.
Not the I miss you.
If you send people I miss you all lowercase and the letter U at the end, out.
Even called out.
Out. You need to put yourself in timeout. You need to like literally block their phone number, delete it from your phone, give the number to your friend and say, you cannot give this back to me for 2 days. So you just don't know what it is, okay?
I have nothing.
There's nothing left to say there.
Move on to step 3.
Step 3, we're gonna make plans.
Oh, so good.
For the upcoming weekend. And these plans, we don't need you to hit the town, okay? Like, we're not necessarily ready all the time to go hit the town and go wild. This can be, I'm gonna get takeout from my favorite place, and I'm gonna take a bath. Personally, you can catch me dead in a bath, but like...
Oh no, I love bathing.
Oh my gosh.
A warm bath with like a candle and like maybe my phone and a book.
No, but here's what I need to tell you. You have a shower tub. So you bathe where you shower?
I mean, it's not that crazy.
Do you wash it before you bathe?
I mean, I haven't bathed in a while. It's been over a year. But when we lived in Draper, I would bathe every night. It gets so cold here.
Yeah, well, and you did have a separate bathroom.
Yes.
If you have a separate bathtub, that makes it work, but a shower tub, I can't get behind. I'm sorry, you guys. Unless you clean it up.
You know what? No, if you want a bath in where you shower, it's fine. No judgment.
It sounds so nice. Like your Kindle, your bath. If I had a luxurious tub, that would be like my kryptonite.
I think calling your girls is a great thing.
Yeah, like, do a girls' night.
Go to see a movie. Just kind of like keep yourself busy with stuff that you like to do.
Mm-hmm. Well, and also like if you're planning dinner with friends, you plan your night for when you go home. Because it's going to be the hours of 8 to 11:30 after you get home from dinner where the scaries are going to come. When you're like, wait, I'm really lonely. So you need to have a movie planned, snacks at your house ready for you to be consumed. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm just going to go find a movie. No, make a hard and fast plan of this is what I'm going to do to combat the scaries.
Again, the scaries are going to be there. You just have to expect it.
Yes.
And there's like really nothing else you can do except for that.
No.
Anything else for that step?
I love making plans with myself. I still do that all the time.
Yeah. No, taking yourself out and on dates and treating yourself is so important.
Yeah. It's
okay.
So fun.
Number 4, fake it until you make it. So like I said, like you're not going to feel good.
No.
You're really not going to feel good, and that's okay. But if you can just try and smile, try and laugh, maybe try and watch a funny movie, like it's just going to get better.
Yeah, totally. And I think also part of this for me too is like something that's really helpful for me is going and doing like my daily routine where it's like, you know what? No, I'm not skipping the gym. Like I'm going to force myself to wake up and just go. I'm going to go to work the next day. And like going through the motions of all of those things just helps wire your brain where it's like, okay, I need to keep moving and keep going. And eventually I think faking it till you make it, it's how you get anywhere.
Really though.
Like, I mean, I'm thinking about our podcast influencing journey. We're pretending we're famous before we're famous.
I mean, but that's what one does.
No, and that's what everything is.
Well, I think of the Layla Hermosi clip where she's like, I was dating this guy, I couldn't get over him, and her therapist was like, well, what would it look like if you were over him? And she was like, well, I would do this, 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 and this. And your therapist is like, well, you can just do those things.
Yeah.
And so she's like, well, I started doing them, and then I got over him.
Yes.
And so, like you mentioned, I love the routine. Like I said, the person is kind of like a drug. So if you can kind of get into that routine, you realize that life goes on. This isn't actually the end of the world. There's other good things in my life.
100%.
Etc.
Okay, but in the context of the Layla Hermosi story that you shared, I want to share something that our mom always used to tell us, which is time doesn't heal, intentional distance does. Which is so true to the point of Layla where it's like, it had been so long and I hadn't actually gotten over him because like time doesn't heal, but like all of a sudden when she was intentional with her time, it was like, oh no, now I'm doing so much better.
And I think part of that quote fits perfectly with our next step, which is all future communication needs to be in person.
Yes.
So if you want that closure conversation, that needs to happen in person. And I think it's totally warranted. If there's like things on the table where you're like, I don't understand this, like I think a closure conversation is actually really healthy.
Oh, for sure.
But none of this texting back and forth, none of this, hey, how are you doing? Hey, I've been thinking about you.
No.
Blah, 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 blah. Like I mean, like the quote like that our mom always said was like, intentional distance.
Yeah.
So like there needs to be distance. If you keep holding on to them, you just keep having the drug and then you're going to have to relapse again, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. And if they text you and they're like, hey, how are you doing? I feel really bad about things. I just want to know you're okay. You're not going to respond.
Yep.
Do you want to know why? Because all you're doing is assuaging their guilt. Like point blank period. That's all you're doing. And that's like a conversation for you to have with your friends. Like they just no longer play that role for you. They're no longer the person that you go to. And that's really hard and a really big pill you have to swallow, but they're just not that person for you anymore. And that's like step 1 to creating that intentional distance with them. Like not just physical, but also emotional distance.
And that's like the hardest part.
So hard.
That, like seriously, that is like such the hardest part. It's like you just have this person who's like your best friend. It's like so hard and so sad. But it's like literally essential.
And I think like something with all of these 10 is like, you're going to grieve through these 10 steps the whole way. Like I'm not like here looking at the steps like you're gonna feel fine by step 3, you guys. No, like it's gonna be so hard, but you just like have to take these steps to get there eventually.
And maybe like we should caveat everything where like if you're having crash out moments in all of these, so normal, don't worry about it.
Totally.
Like again, that's why step 1's rally the troops. So it's like totally need to like feel the emotions, cry about it, journal, like that's kind of happening, I feel like, throughout this, but like this is just like tactical things to like just get up and get going.
Absolutely. Well, and it's like with the communications being in person, it's like if you want to send a crash out text, that's why you called your friends so you can send that to your friend and not send that to them. We're just, because when you're in person also, you're a little bit more rational and you're not saying the crazy stuff. Like you'll say the stuff that you really mean and you're not going to say the stuff that you were feeling frisky about at 11 p.m. And if you meet up with them, it will be in the light of day. Okay? It will be in the light of day. You're not meeting up in the darkness. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you.
Also, I think we need to note that like if they don't want to meet up with you, like closure and like at the end of the day does need to come from within.
Yeah.
Because you can't be having like 20 closure conversations.
No.
You get one.
Oh, yes.
You like really you get one.
You get one. Bring your notes.
And bring your notes, please.
Yeah. Bring things that you want to go over. Because I will say, when they break up with you, if you're caught off guard, you don't have everything you want to respond with. You need to be ready for your one closure conversation that you're going to have.
Yeah, the 20 closure conversations, again, just promotes or like prolongs the healing process.
Turns out you're not getting closure in any of them.
Number 6.
Yes.
This comes to social media. At a minimum, you need to mute their account. Minimum. Ideally, you just unfollow them.
Yeah, I'd say arguably, the rule is unfollow. The very, very few times that you're unable to do that, you must at least mute. You just can't be seeing what they're doing. No. And you also, I think it's good to go ghost.
I think you go ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or to keep like your normal posting cadence. Like if you're a famous influencer, sorry, like gotta get your bag, but.
Totally.
Yeah, no, you can't.
No, I don't think so.
This is like cut and dry point blank period, just creating that distance from them. Like you just can't be seeing what they're doing. Okay, number 7. Oh, I love this one. Don't let them back into your life just because they're lonely. So this is all of a sudden post breakup, they're circling back, and you can tell like they kind of want to like meet up and talk and like see where things are. If they told you when they broke up with you, I don't see you being the mother of my children, that doesn't just go into thin air.
Oof.
Like if they're trying to get back together with you, you need to be like, so do you now see me as a mother of your children in the last 2 weeks? Like you need to go over point by point everything they brought up in the breakup, because those concerns did not just fly away. And so many times they're getting back together with you because they're lonely and because they just miss you and the space that you were holding in their life.
Yeah. I feel like you said it perfectly.
I can't.
Like, because they're going to be experiencing the same things too.
Yes.
They're on the other side. They're questioning things. They're missing you. Hopefully, like if they're actually decided, hopefully they're not hitting you with the I miss you text messages.
Yeah.
Because sometimes what I hate is when you get the I miss you text message, but then they like don't really want to get back together with you.
No, they just want to talk.
Yeah. That's the worst. They just want to keep talking. And it's like, no, you're worth more than that. I think that's the bottom line is like, yeah, like what were the actual issues and are they actually resolved? Because you're just going to get back in the wheel. And we all know those couples that get back together and then break up, then get back together and then break up again. And then it's like,
some of us may have been one of those. And yet you just like, the issues just don't go away. They just don't go away. So
okay. And this I feel like goes really well into step 8.
Yeah.
And this is where you need to have an honest evaluation of the relationship. This probably shouldn't be done in week 1. You're still like so emotional and you're still missing them. And your brain does tend to remember like the good things about the relationship.
Yeah.
But I think you need to like be like, okay, like was this relationship really that good?
Yeah.
Or did I have rose-colored lenses? They're also not perfect too. So like you also can't put them on this crazy pedestal where it's like, I'm never going to find anyone like them.
Yeah.
Because guess what? If they don't want you, that's like, that's not the right person for you too.
Yeah. Like they're not the person for you to want.
Exactly. I think of like the 500 Days of Summer, the end of it, where he initially like sees all of his and Summer's interactions and they're like amazing, she loves him, etc. And then it kind of pans over to like reality. And it's like, wait, she like wasn't that happy or like wasn't that into him, etc., etc. And likely there's some of that going on.
There always is, because no relationship is perfect. And like with time, you're just going to realize like, yeah, that wasn't perfect. Or like, yeah, actually he said some things. I'm like, yeah, he just didn't love me the way that we needed to be in love.
Yeah.
It's so true. You said that so well.
Thank you.
There's just nothing more for me to say.
Thank you.
I'm going to go to the next point. Okay. One thing with breakups for number 9 is that it's going to bring how you really feel about yourself and your self-belief all to the surface. And what I mean by this is it's how we keep talking about how like that person didn't love you how you deserve to be loved. It's going to make you realize what you think you deserve. Where ideally you get to a point where you're like, actually, yeah, I don't want to be with someone who doesn't love me the way that I need to be loved. And if they realize that they couldn't or wouldn't do that, you're like, you know what, it was the right thing for us to move on. And for this was clearly not the right place for me to be. But if you're like, no, I deserve this like subpar love where they don't love me completely and fully, that's like a good indicator for you to be like, man, maybe there's some things that like I need to work on about how I see myself. And that's also going to make your next relationship even better because you're going to have higher standards for yourself as well and who you choose next.
Totally. Something else that our mom used to always tell us was like in breakups, the goal isn't to get over them, it's to get back to yourself. And yeah, like it's funny, like people sometimes when they get broken up with will be like, but I just like love them and I'm like, I want to be with them and I would do anything to be with them. And it's like, hold on, you deserve more.
Yeah.
Like really, like you just want to shake them and be like, no, you deserve someone who loves you because you are amazing.
Absolutely.
You know?
It's like, why are you accepting this?
Totally.
Like you choose what you accept and what you let in, and this isn't what you want to accept.
Exactly.
No, I think that's so good.
Okay.
Oh, and one thing I also wanted to bring up with this, it like kind of goes along is sometimes when people break up with you, you're also like, they're just afraid. Like, no, I can, if we stick it out and we get back together, it's just because they're scared and they need more time. It doesn't matter that they're afraid. It's not up to you to solve their fears and to fix all of them. Like, that's on them. All those whys and like the baggage that they have and like maybe some emotional trauma, whatever, that's not for you to unpack and that's not for you to wait out. That's for them to realize that they have and figure out. And if they're just like not willing to do that with you by your side, then that's kind of all you need to know. Cause I know couples where it's like they were together for a year or like they dated for a bunch of years before they got married. Cause you know, like one person or the other was like, I need more time to like figure out, you know, like my parents got divorced. And so I really want like more time here, but they don't like necessarily break up with them. They just like take more time and they make it very clear that it's like, I'm just a little bit nervous. And so I just don't like, if someone just tells you they don't love you, I'm sorry, they don't love you.
And I feel like also the reasons are like endless. You know, when it's like a guy doesn't text you and it's like, well, his phone's probably off.
Yes.
You know, it's like kind of like a similar, but on like a way bigger scale where it's just like, you probably will never know the why.
Yeah.
And like, you just have to kind of accept that and move on.
Yeah. And even if you do know the why, it's like,
yeah,
and like, here's where we are.
Exactly.
And it didn't work out. And like, it's still so hard, but you just like can't wait around for them to fix themselves.
No, that's not on you. You deserve better.
It's so painful. Okay.
Our final step is focus on yourself. So we talk about the post-breakup glow up. I feel like it's so real. You kind of like rediscover yourself and it's just like, okay, go get a new hobby. Find things that you absolutely love to do. Like what in life makes you passionate and go do more of that. Fill your cup. I think of the therapist. There's like this.
Jake Shane?
Yes, the therapist. Oh, there's this quote on TikTok where it's basically like, if you don't have any food in your refrigerator.
Yeah.
And a pizza guy comes to the door and is like, hey, here's this pizza. Do you want this like really greasy, gross pizza? Well, if there's something in your fridge, you're going to be like, yeah, like, sure, I'll have the pizza. You're going to get fat and it's going to be gross. Not really, but you get what I'm saying.
You're going to get acid reflux.
Exactly. But
you're not sleeping well that night.
If your refrigerator is full, AKA if you fill your cup and like find yourself, then like the pizza man comes and you're like, hey, actually, I don't really want the pizza. Like, I'm like hot and fit and tan.
Yeah.
Get at me.
Like, I'm only expecting a sushi delivery.
Like, sushi or Din Tai Fung only.
I was really trying to think of good restaurants for that one, and it was tough.
Struggle.
So that one was not our best. But no, it's like so true where you get to focus on your relationship with yourself. And yeah, just like filling your own cup, finding things that you love to do by yourself, self-dates, all those things. You just have to do it. And it's just like time.
And eventually someone's going to like walk back into your life.
Yeah.
Like you will find love again. I think that's like something also you need to believe is like, you know, you still need to like believe in goodness, believe in hope and
you are lovable also.
Yes.
I love that.
And
these are
love
so
you.
good. Are there any of these that you feel like you need to work on? Not to be savage, I have one that I would love to bring up for you.
Please do. Please do.
It is the hobbies. Pick up a new hobby and find things you love to do. We need to debrief on this because I've been asking you about your hobbies. So we've been trying to like come up with some hobbies that we have that you could like film and have content about. Where?
Well, I recently bought a daily planner where I'm just going to fill my days with to-dos. No, you're right though. The gym's my hobby.
Yeah.
I don't have really any other hobbies.
Which is a great
CrossFit used to
hobby.
be a huge hobby of mine, but it's on the out.
Yeah, what brings you passion? I guess what's hard also is you can consider the podcast a hobby. That's a big hobby.
The podcast is like a huge passion. Running, I'm getting into running.
Running's a fun hobby.
I just ran a mile for time. For myself and my audience. But you're right, I don't really like cooking.
Yeah, I guess I have such traditional hobbies also too that it's like so hard.
I would like to get into biking with you.
Oh yeah, you should get into biking.
No, so I think
me.
I want to buy a road bike.
Yeah, you should get into road biking. I think that'd be fun.
But let me give you the example. So when my engagement ended, I did a marathon.
That's a really good one.
So
ironically,
he also did the same exact marathon, and it killed me because I wanted him to, all I wanted while we were dating was for him to run 3 miles with me, and he wouldn't, on Saturdays, because our family would always just go on these Saturday runs, which is so fun, fun family activity. He wouldn't go. All of a sudden we break up. Guess who's doing the St. George Marathon the same when I'm doing?
I forgot about this.
Didn't see him. And he was an hour slower than me, so suck it. No, I'm kidding. He's great. But it's just...
But in the moment, it's a suck it moment. For sure. For you. Sure. I mean, I would be feeling good.
But so that drove me to do the marathon.
Yeah.
And the mental state really gave me a push that I don't have right now, quite frankly.
That's amazing. You know what? I gave you too much smoke. You have really good hobbies. You're a hobbyist. You go to the gym every single day and that brings you joy.
Thank you.
I shouldn't have given you.
I love music.
Yeah, you do love music. So
is there one that you... So I think the other one for me is... Actually, I don't know what the other one for me is here.
No, I was just thinking about... Because we've been trying to think about your hobbies or what to post, and you're like, I don't have anything that I have to post. And so I'm worried. I'm like, well, what in your day is bringing you joy?
I'm thinking of these hobbies that I could have, and it's rock climbing or parasailing.
I love that yours are so extreme.
In my mind, that's what, when you say a hobby, it's such a scary word for me, because it's that is the worst word when you're on a date. It's what are your hobbies? I'm well,
and it's such a loaded question. Person. You're okay, how much judgment is each hobby getting? If you say a boring hobby, you're if someone else gives you a bad hobby, you're
literally, because all my hobbies are boring.
Yeah. Well, all your hobbies are I love going to the gym, and it's
what's what I'm saying?
Okay. Whatever. It's a roll your eye comment.
You have really good hobbies though. You're that's what I was gonna say. Hobbyist.
I have super traditional hobbies.
You do.
And I really lean into them.
Do you have one of these steps that you feel you struggle with? I will say, when this chick decides, she is a switch. When she decides she's done. You don't even have an issue with no contact. No. I'm worse than you about no contact.
No, I don't really have a big problem with no contact.
Also, she has great self-worth. No, I'm serious.
I just really believe in who I am. Maybe honestly, one of the worst that is rallying the troops. That's actually something I do have a story.
When you were paralyzed, you dated a guy who was so tender, and you ended up just breaking up with him out of the blue, and I remember I found out when I was with you every day, a week later, and I was like, are you okay? And you're oh yeah, I'm fine.
I did that. I was so savage. I felt so now I feel so bad in the moment. I was, I like to think I had a lot of emotional I didn't have the emotional bandwidth for the relationship. But no, I remember one day I was I think I'm going to break up with him. And you were kind of really? He's a really nice guy. I don't know. And then I was huh?
Yeah, that was you were immediately no.
No, what happened? I got the ick one day.
I know.
And I just couldn't come back from it. It wasn't the right relationship for me. There are a myriad of reasons why he's
great guy.
He's a great person. I have nothing bad to say about him, other than the fact that he just wasn't for me. He dated me when I was paralyzed. What more can you say about a
that's
saint?
What I'm saying.
Sometimes I'm what do you mean you dated me when I was freshly paralyzed?
Oh my gosh.
It has to be a really nice person.
No bounds.
No bounds.
Do you want to share the confession for the relation? Do you want to share the confession?
Yeah, we have a confession for you guys. This is just for those that have made it long enough. Our mother has not said any of the quotes that we shared in the episode, not at once. I'm expecting a text when she listens to this episode. I've never said those words in my whole life.
We can't tell you where we got them though. That's a mystery.
I bet you could guess.
But they are applicable quotes.
No, they're so good. They're so good that we had to give them like some zhuzhing, you know? You guys, please go DM us or comment on our Instagram where you think these quotes are from and we'll let you know. We'll let you know if you're right or not. But not Judy.
It's not Judy, but we love her anyways.
Oh, no,
she
she's
gives
amazing.
great advice.
She gives great advice.
Well, to all those going through a breakup, we're always here for you. If you want to reach out to us, we would actually love to help you in any sort of way. And just know that like you're worth it and you deserve love.
Always. I love that. Love you guys.
Love
we'll
you.
see you guys on Thursday. Bye.